Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the second journal of my relationship journals to show you guys. This is the second journal I gifted Nick on our wedding, and this one is from the time period of us being engaged, and the first one is the time period of our relationship and dating. So if you haven't seen that one, I highly recommend go watching that one before you watch this one, because it's kind of a timeline of our entire relationship up until our wedding. So I will be doing a journaling process of my whole wedding journal as I make that, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to flip through my second journal. One thing I didn't mention in my last video is that I did hand make these journals, if you couldn't tell. These are the journals that I like to make and put up on Etsy, so if you want one, I think I have some available right now, but I will be making a collection sometime in 2020. So everything has been completely from scratch, and so this one says Nick and Avery, soon to be Martinez, and then I have the time we were engaged from March 2nd to October 25th. And so in this journal I kind of kept the same theme, just pen, paper, tape, and sometimes a marker. I didn't want to do too crazy of different styles because I knew that it would be over a period of time with different materials and stuff like that, and I wanted to keep it very consistent and simple, just so the focus could be our photos and my words. And very clean, neat. So here the A fell out. I had the same problem in my last journal. I didn't use the best glue, and I knew that that would be a problem. But you know, this is real life, and so my A fell out. Welcome to having a journal where your supplies are all over the place because he moved. So this is just how he proposed to me. I have a proposal video up on YouTube on this channel. If you haven't seen it, I will link that down below. You can go watch it because it kind of explains this whole day, but he wrote me letters and had my sister, drive me around from place to place. Each letter told me kind of like a scavenger hunt of the next place to go, and there was a balloon there, and they all spelled out my name, and this one spelled out my middle name, and then when we got to the end, it spelled out Martinez at my home, and there was a surprise party with everyone that I love, and that's where he proposed. So throughout this whole journal, I kind of just have the letters that he wrote me on that day so that we can remember them. I just scattered them throughout, and of course included our proposal photos and that whole party. And then we got to go on our mission trip. So y'all know that I like to go on a mission trip to Mexico. I've been twice, and the first one is actually where we met. So this was like a really special trip to be able to go again, but this time engaged a year later. And then this was me just talking about that. And so I kind of said this in the last video. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what each page says because it's personal to us, but I do want to show you guys and kind of give you a sneak peek into our life and where I've been. I've really just been enjoying this time with Nick and this whole period of my life, from graduating college to moving states to getting engaged to planning a wedding to finding a job, working a new job, getting into a new routine. And it's been really fun. It's been a really cool season of life, and to kind of take a step back from everything and to be able to focus on living in the moment with him. These were our engagement photos. Super special. We have a ton of them. So sometimes I would write like a diary format. Sometimes I would write things that I love about him, or the memories, or sometimes I'd write a quote. This is when I graduated and moved. I graduated, and then we loaded up a U-Haul and I moved all on the same day. It was crazy. And then getting to transition from long distance and to seeing each other every day was also extremely fun, and a process together of learning each other in that new way. And we've been able to work out together and do normal things, and if you're in a long distance relationship or ever have been, then you kind of understand how just I don't know, how different of a feeling it is to finally be able to just experience normal everyday things together. But it's been wonderful. So it's me just keeping it simple. If you've watched my videos and you know that some journals I have are super elaborate, and then he got my wedding band from here, which this is my ring. This is my band he got from Kay, and So this is like, he surprised me with it when I came home. I picked it out, but when he picked it up from the store, he surprised me with a letter and a K-box. And then I found my dress. My dress was so much fun to find. I actually found it faster than I thought. These are all letters from people giving me advice and stuff after my wedding shower, which my shower was also super sweet and super special. If you've ever been engaged, then you know the whole process goes by so stinking fast. And then these I'm just going to kind of skip through. And then the next few pages I'm going to kind of skip through because these are our personal pages from our marriage counseling. I documented those so we can always look back on those. And then this is Nick and Puppy. She's so excited to have a daddy. And then my bachelorette party was so much fun. I went to do karaoke with my girls, and I love karaoke. It was like in a private room, so I just kind of went crazy. And then these are the final days. We got our marriage license. I loaded up my car with a bunch of stuff to take to Texas for our wedding, and then we decorated. And then this was like the day before, and I said tomorrow we say I do. And it's just pretty crazy. That's it. Seen our wedding video, I have that posted so you can go watch that. Once I get all of the photos from the photographer, I'm going to jump right into making our wedding journal, so I know that you guys will want to see me in the process of making that. Our wedding was amazing. It was everything I could ever hope for. I actually had a dream of having an outdoor forest wedding, and it got completely rained out. It was the wettest and coldest day of the year so far, of course, so everything had to be moved inside as a plan B, but that's okay. It turned out perfect, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. And then we went on our honeymoon to Thailand, and I will also be, creating a journal for our honeymoon, so I will be showing the process of that. So I will just be taking you guys on that whole journey through journaling, and so I love that you guys can kind of follow along my journey through journaling and paper goods, and I hope that I can inspire you guys to do the same, as it's such a special treasure to hold on to forever. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me, and I will see you guys in my next video.